and I'm off on my next adventure. Hello YouTube, I am headed to the airport. My Uber is about to be here. It is not even 4:30 in the morning yet, so I'm still waking up. But I'll see you when I get to the airport. It's gonna be a fun day. All right, I made it to the airport. I'm currently sitting at not my gate waiting for 7-Eleven to open up because it's still not 5 o'clock in the morning and I need coffee. Because I'm flying to Charlotte. I have a layover, a very short layover there. And then I'm off to my final destination, which I'm going to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It doesn't sound super exciting, but I have some fun things planned for while I'm there today specifically. So I'm actually really excited to go. I'm hoping that all of my flight stuff works out the way it's supposed to because, again, I have like less than an hour layover in Charlotte, so I'm a little nervous. I'm just always very nervous when that happens, especially when I'm flying American Airlines because you just never know. But yeah, so I'm definitely awake now. I had an Uber driver that wanted to talk the entire way here. The entire way. And I typically don't get that this early in the morning. He was from Nepal and he was talking about, he was just going on and on about how the divorce rate in America is so much higher than in Nepal. How in Nepal you marry and you marry for life. And he was telling me that his grandparents were married for 81 years and it was a great conversation. He was speaking some truth on some things, but definitely spent a little more time talking this morning than I normally would. So there's that. I've got about 7 minutes until 7-Eleven opens. I'm gonna go get some coffee here in a minute, and then I don't know. I may nap while I wait for my plane to take off. We'll see. All right, I made it to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I waited forever for my bag at baggage claim and finally got to my hotel after finding a Lyft. Uber and Lyft are kind of hard to come by in certain cities right now. So I thought I'd just give a little tour of my hotel room. I'm staying at a Red Lion hotel. I think there's a few across the country, but it also says this is a small business, so I don't really know. It's definitely not a chain hotel that I've ever heard of or I guess obviously ever stayed in. It's very charming. You got your standard bathroom and like the room is actually very large, which is nice because I don't always get this big of a room. You got a little seating area. You've got the whole bedroom area with a TV. Pretty much sleep with the TV on all night when I travel. And I'm always excited when there's both a microwave and a refrigerator because that's not common in every hotel. All right, I have made it to my adventure. This is Hershey Park. This is literally where Hershey chocolates are made. It's an amusement park, but they also have just some interactive experiences. The amusement park is closed today. However, the rest of it is open. So I'm going into Hershey Chocolate World. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do today is make my own chocolate bar. It's gonna be so fun. Thank you. 8 minutes until mine comes out of the cooler, the freezer, whatever cools the chocolate bar, and then I'll get to see it. And as you saw, I did my own design. It's really loud in here, so that's why I haven't been talking through the process, but I'll show you the chocolate when it comes out. Apparently this is the largest Hershey's candy store. I'm assuming you could probably get any Hershey products that you ever dreamed of right here. This is my personal opinion, but I think organic Reese's and Hershey's is just going a little bit too far. So I have some time to kill before the last part of my ticket. I shouldn't have, but I did. It's a birthday cake white chocolate Hershey's milkshake. I saw it and I had time to kill and I just couldn't not. So we're just gonna see how this is. I'm not really sure. I'm actually not a big fan of white chocolate, but I love birthday cake. But that's so good, so good. All right, I'm waiting on my Uber. That was actually really cute. I'm regretting getting the milkshake because I went into the show that unfortunately you could not film in, so I didn't get to film in it. But I got there and they hand you this chocolate tasting kit that you're supposed to use within the show, and I was already so sick from that milkshake. And so now I just ate like 5 miniature chocolate bars. So that was super fun. Yeah. All right, well, I am gonna give like my full review. It is the next day. I'm not kidding you when I say that I ate so much chocolate yesterday that I couldn't even talk about chocolate. Like, I felt so sick. Like, it was awful. So I've just figured I'd save my full review of the Hershey factory and just some additional information that I wanted to share about it. And I want to taste test the chocolate bar that I made, but I couldn't do it yesterday. I overindulged on chocolate and I wish I hadn't. But I just kind of wanted to walk you through the super fun process of going. You do currently have to book tickets in advance with certain time slots for different activities. And I think that's just part of just their COVID regulations of trying to make sure that keeping their crowd levels at bay, basically. But you get these little tickets when you get there. They print them off for you based on what you got to your email. And I got the $30 option, and it included 3 paid experiences. And so I got the 4D movie, which is like a 4D chocolate movie. I can't speak to that because I actually did not make it in time for that part of my reservation. Like I said yesterday, my bags took forever to get, and then I had a really hard time finding an Uber to the hotel to drop my bags off, and then I had a hard time getting an Uber to Hershey. And so I ended up missing my reservation for that part, and I didn't get to experience it. I have read reviews on it just because I wanted to see what other people were saying, and it sounds like that it is very much geared towards younger kids, which I probably still would have enjoyed, to be honest with you. But just to kind of let you know what Google is saying as far as reviews around the 4D chocolate movie. I didn't get to do it, but it was part of my ticket. The other thing that was included in my ticket was making my own chocolate bar. You would have already seen the review of that by now. Like I had said, I had wished that it would have been more hands-on with actually making the chocolate bar. But it was still a cool experience just to see how they were made and to get to design my own wrapper. That was really cool too. So I think it's a really good experience just for families, something fun to do, especially if you're a chocolate lover. It's a fun experience. The other thing that it included was the Hershey's Unwrapped show. That was that live show that I talked about where you could not film in it, unfortunately. So I didn't really get to show any of that on camera, but I did want to show you what you get at the beginning of that show. You get this little tin box. This is one of my regrets from yesterday because I
Did not know I was getting this. I drank that birthday cake milkshake, and then I went straight to the show, and they handed me a box of chocolate, and I was already feeling so sick from all the sugar. So we have this box. So we have this box, this little tin box that you get before the show, and there's this warning label that tells you not to open it before you're instructed to within the show. Somebody comes out. It's like Chocolate Academy, and they pretty much teach you some of Hershey's history. They teach you about your 5 senses and how they relate to chocolate, and they also talk about the different flavor profiles, flavor families of chocolate, like nutty, spicy, earthy, sweet, that kind of thing. And so they take you through a chocolate tasting for each of those different types of flavors. And so if you open it up, you see here that some of the chocolate is missing because I had to try it for the show. So it came with 2 Hershey Kisses, 1 regular, 1 caramel, and then it came with a mini Hershey's, a mini dark chocolate Hershey's, and then a mini cookies and cream Hershey's, which I only took a small piece off of because I was so sick from all the sugar. And so they take you through this, and it's just a fun part of the show, very interactive. And then up underneath there's a full-size Hershey's bar that you get to take with you. And so I just thought it was just a neat thing and really made you feel like you were getting good value out of the ticket that you paid for. And then there's this huge gift shop, like massive gift shop of any Hershey's product that you could pretty much ever imagine. I walked you through a little bit of it. I showed you the organic Reese's and Hershey's, which I thought was just taking things a little too far. And then they have like a food court where I got the white chocolate milkshake, and they have all these different chocolate things you can buy there. And they have the ride that I showed you, and that ride is actually completely free. You do not need a ticket to go on the ride. Like, you can just show up at Chocolate World and ride that ride for free as many times as you want. And they give you a little mini Hershey's at the end, as if you're not already getting enough sugar in the day. So that was a really cool experience. That dark ride was actually the reason that I wanted to go to this place, because I had seen it on other YouTube channels, and I thought, oh, that would be so fun. And so when I looked up the hours and was looking up the website, I saw all these other things you could do, and I saw they had like the 3 bundle for $30, and I was like, well, that seems like a good deal. I might as well try it. That's not an unreasonable amount of money. That's not an unreasonable amount of money to go do something fun. So I just like, why not? And so that was pretty much the experience. You saw a lot of it in this video already, but I did want to take a chance to try my Hershey's bar that I designed. They put them in these really nice tin boxes, and the tin box is wrapped in the wrapper that you designed. I'm really proud of my little wrapper here that I made. And so I thought before I ended this video, I would do a taste testing of the chocolate bar that I created. So we're just gonna open this up, and then it's like in another wrapper. So we're gonna get that. Unfortunately, I tried to video me deciding on all of my wrapper, I tried to do a video deciding on all of my fillings and toppings of the chocolate bar, but the video did not save. I don't know what happened to it. I'm really bummed. So my chocolate making experience is missing that part. My chocolate bar has, you can choose up to 3 toppings, and of course I had to go with all 3. I chose toffee bits, pretzel, and I don't remember what else. Oh, chocolate cookie bites. I put that in there as well. And if you know anything about me, I love rainbow sprinkles, so it had to be topped with rainbow sprinkles as well. So we're just gonna break off a piece of this. It's really thick. I don't think I can break this off. I'll be right back. All right, I'm in a hotel room and I don't have a knife, so I've decided my best bet is just to bite into it. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Now it's stuck in the wrapper again. Hold on. We're just gonna see how biting into this goes. It's like very, wow. You can't really see much in there. But it's a good chocolate bar, I have to say. I made some good chocolate. Anyways, definitely recommend this experience at Hershey's Chocolate World. Wanted to share that review with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more videos like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on my next adventure. Bye, everyone.